Thank you.
So kayo po, it's never too late to take up GSC. It's never too late to take Masters in National Security.
Provided
Maski batikan na abogado na kayo.
provided they will exclude the Thomas Cloma issue.
Totoo naman yun
Hindi, wala pala sa the general already.
Supalpal si Marcoleta ni Loren Legarda sa short splice video na ito. Yan ang sabi ng uploader na ito na sa tingin ko ay aspiring vlogger na may 695 followers plus anti-Marcoleta plus desperado sa engagement at followers. To be fair, panoorin natin ang buo kung sino nga ba talaga ang supalpal at hindi nakasagot kay Marcoleta sa kanyang tanong.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Did I give you enough time?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you very much for the time.
Yes. I'm sorry I had to take a call because I wanted to give the time to my colleague to clarify certain statements. I apologize. I did not hear what you said, but whatever he says is what he says.
You'll be able to read what I said anyway, madam.
I will read
Transcript.
the transcript of records and whatever clarification the good senator has said. I would suggest that you state it in plenary so that it is in record in the plenary session, whatever it has. Then we proceed with our bills.
Thank you.
So kayo po, it's never too late to take up GSC. It's never too late to take Masters in National Security.
Provided
Maski batikan na abogado na kayo.
provided they will exclude the Thomas Cloma issue.
Totoo naman yun
Hindi, wala pala sa the general already confirmed it to me.
It may not be the classes, but it's historical fact. In fact, sino ang bihasa who can give us the historical perspective of the Spratlys? Because when I was a young journalist in the 80s, anong taon yun? Thomas Cloma interview ko. Google yun. Tanong kay Jane, ngayon na. Kanina ko pa sinabi 30 minutes ago. In-interview ko po si Thomas Cloma sa bahay niya sa Quezon City. Tawagan si Rizabel Cloma. Yung apo niyang si Rizabel, nandun. But retired na si Rizabel. It was like, I was in my 20s. And I interviewed Thomas Cloma. And we talked about the Spratlys in the 80s. And then, fast forward 1992, I took up my Master's in National Security at 32 years old. At the Blue Book, one of our exams, midterm paper, was on the South China Sea issue on the Spratlys. Wala pang computer, wala pang soft copy. Handwritten ko yun sa isang Blue Book ko. Mahahanap kaya ng NDCP yung Blue Book ni Loren Legarda noong 1992. Kung meron yun, as early as 1992 po, ay sumusulat na ako about the Spratly Islands.
Madam Chair, wala po akong problema kay Thomas Cloma kung ang pinag-uusapan lang, nakarating sa Ito Aba, kasama niya ang kanyang mga associates, sapagat nakarecord ito sa history ng arbitration. At siya rin naman ay nakapunta sa kanyang mga associates. Very briefly, sabi ng arbitration, nandun siya, pero wala siyang residence doon, hindi man siya nangisda doon. They were talking about the historical rights of who fish in that area, who mine in that area. So nabanggit talaga ang pangalan niya, na he had some activities, although briefly, in the Spratlys as well as in Ito Aba. Yun ay hindi natin pwedeng alisin sa history. Ngunit, kung itinuturo po nila na Thomas Cloma ay siyang nag-discover ng Spratlys, ang dami pong bansa ang talagang nag-object. Kaya baka mamamali po yung mga estudyante na magte-take up ng course na yan. Lalong-lalo naman, hindi niya i-donate because paano niya po i-donate? On record po ito, the Philippines is one of those countries who objected kasi nga hindi siya terra nullius eh. Meaning to say, there are a lot of discoveries already prior to 1956 when he declared the freedom land. Yun lang po ang part na dapat wag nating susundin dahil mali yun. Lalong-lalo naman na sinabing dinonate. At yan daw ay formalized sa Presidential Decree 1596. Maling-mali po yun. Kahit basahin po ninyo yung PD 1596, wala pong sinasabi tungkol kay Thomas Cloma. Yun po yung lang gusto kong burahin natin. Pag-aari po natin yung occupied territories natin, not because they were discovered or donated by Thomas Cloma. Pag-aari natin simply because nandun ang mga tao natin and we have effective control. Under public international law, kung sino mayroong effective control, siya yung may-ari. That's the status now. So wag nating sasangkot si Thomas Cloma sa mga bagay na hindi tama para sa kanya. So yun lang pong i-correct natin. Let us cleanse the part of that course na pinalalabas na discoverer siya at dinonate na at pinormalize ni President Marcos in his presidential decree. That was all wrong. That is historical distortion. I think that is very, very clear, General.
Thank you po.
So, nakikinig.
Pasensya na po. 1991 po, nakilala ko si Thomas Cloma. Oo, 1991 pala. Sige. Nakinig po ako. Sige, then I'll have the transcript. Have you clarified? You want to read something to record?
na kailangan lang alisin dun sa historical record kung tinuturo man si Thomas Cloma, huwag namang ilalagay siya na siyang nag-discover because ang daming bansa pong nag-object kasama ng Pilipinas. Alam po ninyo kung sinong nag-object sa panig ng Pilipinas at that time when Thomas Cloma declared a freedom land? Do you know who represented our country when he himself objected to the declaration of Thomas Cloma? Alam po ba ninyo kung sino? He was then our Secretary of Foreign Affairs, who later became President of the Philippines. Who is he? Carlos P. Garcia. Salamat po, Madam.
Sino ngayon ang supalpal? Sino ang hindi nakasagot sa short quiz ni Marcoleta? Bahala kayo dyan. Dadula in Action TV here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.